Hey guys, so today we're going to be having a look at the new plugin from Nembrini Audio, the Cali Dual, based on the Mesa Boogie Dual Rectifier. Before we get into some of the presets, let's have a listen to see how it sounds on the mix. Okay, so we're back from seeing how it sounds in the mix. Just before we go into some of the presets, I'm going to show you the signal chain that we've got going on. So first off, just going into a relatively fast noise gate, but nothing too crazy going on there. Into the new drive plugin from Audiority, the Dr. Drive. It's a free drive pedal, just trying that out as well. And then after that, we go into the Cali Dual, and then I've also got some reverb from Space Designer for any clean sounds. Opening up the plugin, this is what you'll see. It looks very familiar to anyone that has seen a dual rectifier. Here is what it sounds out straight out of the box. And then if we play around with the drive pedal a bit, boost the level, brightness up a touch, attack up a little bit, and drive down, and then turn that on. Sounds good straight out of the box. So let's have a look at some of the presets. If I turn off our drive pedal, go up here, and let's have a look. Dirty rhythm. Okay. Okay, and try that with the drive. That's really good of a drive. Okay, let's get into something a bit heavier now. Okay, trying out the modern rock preset. Sounds very scooped. Let's add a bit of mids back in there. Sounding good. Okay, adding the drive pedal in. And then what we can do as well, if you actually click on the head itself, you get options for different cabs. So we can try out a few different cabs and microphones and sort of tweak the sound a little bit. So here it is going through an orange 4x. So it's a bit sort of fizzier. 4x10, so it's probably a Fender 4x10. Very boxy. Probably good for cleans. 2x. Yeah, it just sounds quite good with the 2x12. And Sheffield 4x12, not sure what this is. Not a very nice frequency going on that one. Marshall 4x12 V30. Okay, I'm going to stick with the Mesa Boogie Rectifier, I think, on this. Seems the smoothest. And then we can also play around with the microphones a little bit. So we're soloing here just the first microphone, which we've got a 57 on. So if we move this over, we've got the ribbon. A lot darker, as you might expect. Condensed. A lot more open sound, probably good for cleans and maybe as a secondary mic, but for your main mic you might want to stick with something that is more focused, more mid-rangey. Dynamic 421 based on the Sennheiser. Sounds pretty good. And the 57 again. And that sounds the best to my ears. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the positions then. So I believe this is at 0. It is right in the center of the cone. So that's where you're going to get the brightest sound, but also might be a bit fizzy. So if we move that out a little bit. Smooths things back a bit, and then for distance, if we bring that back just a little bit, cool. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm actually going to move it back to the normal position and then have a listen to that other mic. That's just adding a different frequencies there. So, and the last one we've got is the ambient mic. Very quiet, can barely hear it, but it's just giving a bit of, well, as I said, ambience to the tone. Sounds good. And we've also got here a little EQ, post EQ. So if we've got too much bass end, we can cut that off. And likewise, if we've got any fizz or harsh frequencies, we can get rid of it. Awesome. Okay, let's go back and have a look at some of the other presets that we've got. Okay, and now we're in one called Metal Master, and this one has actually engaged the noise gate within the sim, so we don't need to have our noise gate turned on. And let's see how that sounds. Sounds good. I think my pickups aren't possibly hot enough, so let's get the drive on. Actually interested to see how much noise this is creating. So it's not super noisy. I can actually probably turn that down a little bit. Yeah, I think that's my favourite tone so far. Okay, and the last one we're going to be looking at is alt rhythm. Let's see how that sounds. Sounds cool. And with the drive pedal. Awesome. So that is the Cali Dual by Nembrini Audio. Really good model of the Mesa Boogie Dual Rectifier. Highly recommend it. They've got a free trial on the website, so you can go and check it out for absolutely nothing. And there also is, for the next couple of weeks, there is a sale where you can get this for $23. Yeah, definitely worth checking out. And it's good to have a high-end model of this amp that's used basically everywhere. So thanks for listening, and yeah, we'll see you next time.